Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Big Lions. Ready.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, Cowboy 80.
This one with Williams out left side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake.
Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinals. Ready,
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Red on red. Focus, hot.
2nd down carry for Achan. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence now off the play action. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
And I'll start this drive with Brooks. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw here from Milrow. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
19 Lions.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Following the touchdown, Dixon on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
And they were in their defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fields this one at the 3. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And that should be Seahawks football. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the turnover into a lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They'll start the drive with Achane. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. Nice game left side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I got him.
Offense in a hurry up here. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Having gain up a handful there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Easy. Hey, Rob, here we go.
Third down run from H.A. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks take possession off their second interception of the game.
On the go.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Three. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Hurt.
Brooks on the give, headed right. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Get up.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check, Matt. Ready?
21-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
19 tight.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. Has room down the left sideline. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
The kickoff for Seattle.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
H.N. again on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to push one deep down the road. This is brought in at the 15. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Jaguars 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Brooks. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Hey, check that. Street.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That's cut by Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He's got this at the 27. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
11. Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Run. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. Silver.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Red.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. Same break. Hey, circle. Hey, smash. Go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And this one is launched downfield. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
One of the tight ends motions right. 1st down throw. Lawrence. Nice work here, sliding down after some excellent running and a nice gain. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Finds Hunter downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
23.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out in the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. He goes to the hurry up here.
First down.
11.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Nothing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Lawrence. Looking for his back, but he will not find it. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Hey, go 30 left. Hey, Soko, hot. Go. 11. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Lawrence to throw it. Caught out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie us up 28 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Western on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. Hits some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, run.
It's Achane on the inside give. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Let's go.
11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
11, Agate.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive, with enough for a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Back to throw. They're in trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They keep in possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Lawrence throwing here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That one missed the mark. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, go. Hey, Kansas, 11.
Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Little knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, here we go.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Go street. Mustang 19.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. If you run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Check smash, check smash. Ready, ready, go.
2nd down, another run by Brooks. He is down to the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Hey, check that, street. Go! Ready.
Go play action here, it's Milroe. Brought in right side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Big Lion. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
On the give, it's Brooks. Running in the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks now lead by 10. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown! Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Easy.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on football. And that's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 23 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. In the red zone now. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, kill.
Trying to run it in. A-Chain. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Lawrence here, design keeper. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Running for it is A.J. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11, go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Got the 2! And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
Stover. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready?
Here's Brooks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
The Seahawks will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to others. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is brought to a stop up at say the 34-yard line there.
gain of 12.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
In slant route, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Looking quickly here. And it's Lawrence to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to that 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And now it's 2nd down.
Take right over. Let's go. Turn.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offensive line fast. Trying for it, it's H.N. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Gain
of 7. And the Jaguars, 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and goal.
Now it's Lawrence. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, a chance to win.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now this could be the game right here. Down to score, they need to get this ball back. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf. Back. Ready.
Give to Brooks, running right. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Bill Rowe from the gun. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. He has room past the 25. And they haul him to the ground there. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hurt. Here we go. Tap the 60. Go.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10.
Check, man. Here we go. Check. Gravity Lions.
Running once more with Brooks. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Milroe's going to sneak it. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play action. Lawrence. And this one does not go far. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. On play action now, Lawrence. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Headed out right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And he He's